What's up, all my trader homies? It's your boy Kevin from Touchdown Trades, coming at you guys from the Touchdown Trades trading bunker 30 floors below ground level. Alright, so today we're going to be analyzing this VXRT. We're going to jump into the charts and break down this VXRT and talk about whether it's a buy for a swing trade or even should you be buying this VXRT to invest in. And we're also going to talk about some red flags that I found when doing some due diligence on the actual company. So this VXRT has made a huge move up from 250 in 1 week, blasting off 500%, hitting highs on this Friday of $14.30. We've sold off some here into the close on Friday. So what's going on with this VXRT? We're going to talk about that, analyze the chart, and see if there's a trade to be had in today's market analysis. Alright guys, so here I have a 15-minute chart of this VXRT pulled up, and there's no doubt about it, it's made a huge move. We can see that it's ramped up this week from $2.50 to hit highs of $14.30. An absolutely insane move, over 500%, and we're going to analyze this real quick here. So let's break down the actual company first and talk about why the move happened. Alright traders, so this VaxArt Inc., VXRT, came out with news that it's working on a coronavirus, Roney Ronna, the beer bug vaccine, okay? So what happens when a company, whether it's trash or not, comes out with this type of news? It blasts off, right? The market gets irrational, it takes in the news, and everybody wants to be holding shares of the company that comes out with the vaccine first, because we all know what's going to happen to the winner of the race. Whoever crosses that finish line first is just going to be an absolutely insane rocket launch move to the moon. Okay, and this VXRT, they manufacture vaccines in a different way. They manufacture them orally, so you kind of just squirt the vaccine in the mouth. And I'm not sure why anybody would want to squirt a vaccine in their mouth orally instead of just getting a shot like a normal vaccine. The flu vaccine works for me every year when I get it shot into my arm or wherever else. And all the vaccines that I had shot into my butt when I was a kid seemed to be working pretty decently. I haven't got any type of crazy disease, but so they came out with the news that they're working to expedite a corona vaccine that is administered orally, and that sent it to the moon. But there are some absolutely gigantic red flags I want to talk about. The first being, this is a trash company. Okay, we can see up here they only had sales of $7 million, which is just a company that has a market cap of $500 million, only having sales of $7 million. Not talking about profit or net profit. We're talking about total gross sales of $7 million. Even for a biopharma company that maybe has a bunch of drugs in the pipeline that aren't in the market yet, $7 million sales on a market cap of $500 million, that is absolutely ridiculous, okay? So they also have insider ownership of only 0.2%. So if you're an employee of VXRT and you believe that your company is close to coming out with the Roney Ronna vaccine, then what are you going to do? You're going to buy the company. You're going to use your options, your company options to get long this company before the news comes out. Right? That's just very, very telling that the insider ownership is so low. And some of you guys that may know a little bit about this VXRT are probably saying, but wait, the director has bought all these shares over the past several months. Look, he's accumulated shares. This director, whoever he is, has been buying crazy amounts of shares starting in April, May, June, July. Not July, we're not even in July yet, but all the way up to June 3rd, he was buying shares, 400,000, 800,000, 200,000. He even bought 1,150,000 shares on May 20th. And you guys may think that is good news, but I don't, because that director who's purchased, okay, he's purchased literally millions of shares down here at $4 per share. Once he starts selling, when we're up here at trading at $10, even $8 a share, and he starts diluting the living you know what out of this stock price, it's going right back down. So he bought in. This is my thesis. This director bought a buttload of shares knowing that they were about to come out with news of this vaccine, that they're working on this oral vaccine for the Roney Ronna beer bug virus, and that he knew it was going to create irrational price action in his company. So that's what he was expecting, and he took advantage of it. All right, so now that we know a little bit more about the company, let's jump into the charts and see if there's any technical thing we can trade, any technical analysis that we could use to plot a trade off of. So we do have a pivot here on the weekly chart that is pretty valid. It's been respected over the past several months, been respected 1, 2, 3, 4 times, but it's all the way down here at 350. So we need a pretty substantial pullback to get long into that level. So we're probably going to have to find, there's a lot of pops, right? This chart is filled with a lot of pop and drops. So that's what I'm expecting to happen here. The only way we do get a squeeze is this VXRT is pretty available to be shorted. It's not extremely hard to borrow. There is shares available to borrow. And if a lot of shorts are stuck in this, let's say $5 region, then we may get a move back up next week. But I'm not looking for this thing to make a monster move. And I will be, unless we get like an extremely quick sell-off on no news, and I can get a quick little dip buy trade off of it, I'm not going to be buying this thing for any long-term swing trade or anything like that. I'm not a believer in this VXRT, and I'm going to be staying away from it. I think it's headed back down where it came from, and I think this news of an oral vaccine is absolute BS. They aren't going to be, I'm telling you right now, VXRT is not going to be first across the finish line. And I always say that I don't care about the company, I'm only trading the charts. But when you're talking about something like this is an obvious pump and dump to me, and I'm going to be staying away from it. Even though last week I traded Invax, and I said the same thing. But Invax to me is different because there was an obvious short squeeze going on, and we had a bull flag formation. I traded it right here out of this bull flag, and it made an awesome move for us. Invax isn't going to be the first company to have the Roney Ronna vaccine either. But Invax and VXRT are completely different charts. Look at this chart. It's just straight up, and then it's given back 50% of the move already. So we just have an obvious situation that we need to stay away from unless it presents us with a quick little dip buy trade. We should not be touching this VXRT. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me today. I hope you guys got something out of this analysis of this VXRT. Do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe if you are into swing trading, day trading, and the stock market in general. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for the view. I appreciate it. Peace.
Drop.